No different in Nevada, where the Senate race is among 5, which could swing control of the Senate. Correspondent Nancy Liu is live in Nevada. And Nancy, another very close one there.
You're right, Nicole, and Nevada residents are well aware of the national spotlight on the Senate race here. Now, the vast majority of voters live in Las Vegas and here in Clark County, which is very windy today and traditionally votes blue. But winning any statewide race in Nevada typically requires a nod from Reno and Washoe County to the north. The Nevada contest between Democrat Catherine Cortez Masto and Republican Adam Laxalt is just as weighty as the Senate battles in Georgia and Pennsylvania, though with fewer fireworks.
And that's why it is so important we all get out and vote.
The incumbent Democratic Nevada senator is facing a healthy challenge from Laxalt, a former attorney general endorsed by former President Trump.
Well, thank you, Mr. President, for being there, supporting me from day one.
Laxalt hails from Washoe County, which is pretty much an even number of Republicans and Democrats. It is home to Nevada's second biggest pot of votes after Clark, which boasts more than 1.3 million registered voters. Cortez Masto and Laxalt have been neck and neck for weeks.
If those are running relatively even in Clark, and the red spread is what everybody expects it to be, then probably no big surprises except for how big the spread might be. Then Washoe comes into clear focus, and whoever can win Washoe has tradition on their side.
Political observers can only be certain of political uncertainty in Nevada, though many expect the Silver State to be part of the predicted red wave this week.
Currently, the fundamentals are kind of against Democrats right now with the economy, et cetera, inflation, housing affordability, also a big issue.
Republicans have pushed hard to link Cortez Masto to President Biden, whose low nationwide approval rating is even lower in Nevada. That's likely why Biden has stayed away.
They're saying, don't come here, please don't.
2 former presidents came calling instead.
Stand with Catherine Cortez Masto.
But in talking to voters, many are dissatisfied with how things stand.
Mostly inflation and a secure border, crime. Very important.
The big issue is inflation and the prices of everything. It's no longer affordable. I mean, the economy can't keep going as it is.
Now, more than half of Nevada voters have already cast their ballots by mail or voted early, but long lines are still expected tomorrow. Nicole, a lot of voters, plenty of them holding out purposely to vote on Election Day.
Yeah, a lot of people certainly want to do that. Okay, Nancy, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.